Hi guys, welcome to ScentFolio. Thank you for tuning in. Today is a good day. Pretty interesting take on the fragrance that we're talking about today. I got my hands on this 2 days ago. And the moment I grabbed it, I unboxed it in my car and immediately wore it. I had to drive for a couple of hours because I was going out of city. And so I enjoyed this fragrance in my drive. You know, throughout the day. I give it a full wear of 9 to 10 hours of stretch, and I really liked it. And it was different. It was fun. It was an enjoyable wear, I would say. And we are talking about Armaf's Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. Let's get into this. Nice box, black, solid matte finish box. Couple of details here on the box. I really like how they do it. Bit of a details here. Then we've got an Armaf logo there. Bit of details all the way at the bottom. And then at the back, we've got some nice, this textured matte finish box. And the way Club de Nuit does it with the diamond stud on that stamp there. So yeah, I guess that's the way it is when you go with the Club de Nuit series. So this is obviously, it comes out with a bit of details there. What is this though? Oh, okay, so they're basically their prime line, what they have in Club de Nuit series. All right, standard box. And perfect. Here we have this nice black, kind of transparent bottle, but in a dark tone there. You got pretty standard cap there with studs, 2 each on sides. And then we have Elixir Man right there. This was my scent of the day, and I liked it. Obviously, I liked it so much that I wore this next day. This was with me in that trip. Then I wore it on my 3rd day when I was coming back home. So yeah, this is an interesting take. Now, I liked it and I loved it. Let me just say this right at the beginning. If you were searching about Urban Elixir to get a review on it, if you're still deciding, your journey is over. This is the right spot where you can actually push the buttons and add this into your cart, because this is not going or not failing to impress you, to be honest. This is good stuff. This is, yes, it is a hybrid version of Aventus and Sauvage Elixir. So let's begin this review into the details with this sprayer. So, nice sprayer. That's the way Armaf does it. Pretty standard, nice distribution. Give it a few seconds just to settle this down. The quality is premium. Nothing alcoholic, nothing synthetic. So let's get that out of the way. Longevity is, I would say, 7 hours, I would say. After 6 hours, it's more for like a skin scent. A good summery take, I would say. Now, here's the thing. Aventus, we know it's fruity, sweet, leathery, smoky, tropical. You know, that kind of a mossy, earthy at the same time. So that accord is there. Sauvage, on the other hand, is also warm spicy, soft spicy. It has some nice notes of cinnamon and all that good stuff. And then it is aromatic in the end of the day. It is balsamic, a bit powdery. Yeah, so that take is there. So here what we're doing is basically kind of like combining these two takes. Aventus opening is not a lasting opening in this scent. This is more of a Sauvage. So this is 70% Sauvage and 30% Aventus, I would say. But now here's the interesting thing about this guy. Few of the notes of Aventus somehow gets mixed up when Sauvage kicks in, and few of the notes of Aventus in the beginning it takes from Sauvage as well. Both the vibes are getting mixed up all together here, and you get that birch, you get that pineapple feel, that fruitiness, that blackcurrant, but at the same time you get some earthiness, some mineral notes, some watery notes, some herbal notes from Sauvage. So basically what happens is, even in the beginning of that 30% of Aventus pop, it's not just an Aventus pop. It is taking, in that 30%, 15% is Aventus and 15% is Sauvage kicking in. It's a beautiful mix. You're gonna get that Aventus opening with a bit of touches of Sauvage as well. Similarly, in the 70% of Sauvage, after a few minutes when the scent transitions from Aventus to Sauvage, in that 70%, you're gonna have good amount of touches of Aventus at the same time. I'm talking about the notes. So Sauvage Elixir notes are not 100% Sauvage Elixir notes. Obviously, it's a hybrid, so it will give you that vanilla. It will give you some mossiness from Aventus, some herbal tones, some watery notes. It will, the blackcurrant will always be there. So it's a part of Sauvage Elixir now. Interesting take. And then similarly, some citrusy pops are still gonna follow you. And again, after some time, when Aventus feel kicks in, you're gonna have some vanilla coming in. You're gonna have some cinnamon coming in from Sauvage into the Aventus profile. So it's hard to explain, but it's beautiful to experience, by the way. Right now, at this point of time, the Aventus-y vibe of blackcurrant and pineapple is there, but a bit at the background. I'm getting some nice spicy notes here from Sauvage. I'm getting some cinnamon, I'm getting some powderiness. I'm also getting some mossy, earthy, some herbalness here, something green. I'm getting nutmeg, I'm getting some cardamom. I am getting patchouli and vetiver. Let's put it this way. Patchouli and vetiver are the king of this scent. They are the main accord. Everything else is revolving around them. That's the reason why this is 70% more of a Sauvage Elixir than anything else, than Aventus. And the good thing is, the vetiver is not a common generic vetiver, the green vetiver that is usually the note of most of the scents out there. This is Haitian vetiver, and it's a dry vetiver, so it's a kind of a earthy, mossy kind of a vetiver, but it's beautiful at the same time. So yeah, so vetiver and patchouli are the stars of the show in this bottle, with the touch and a background of vanilla. I do get the bergamot a little bit in the background, mixed up with blackcurrant and pineapple tone. And then as it dries down, amber kicks in, beautiful vanilla kicks in. There's sandalwood that kicks in. So I think this is a beauty in itself, especially if you are a fan of Sauvage Elixir. Now, Sauvage has obviously groomed from time to time, but again, their versions have been different from each other. They have always upgraded their game. So, but again, there are people who love EDT, there are people who love Parfum, and EDP, and then Elixir. So obviously, they have a fan following of each bottle there. But again, if you are a lover or a sucker of Elixir, Sauvage Elixir, because this is 70% Sauvage Elixir. You will love this anyways. And an added benefit that you're going to get in this bottle is with Sauvage Elixir, you're going to get different tones of Aventus coming in and out and in and out. So this, the main profile and the main life of the scent, things keep on changing. So it's hard to predict or talk about one aspect of the scent. It is very transitional and very dramatic at the same time. Pretty interesting take. Good stuff here. Good projection, by the way. It projects about like 1 to 2 feet easily up until 2 hours, and then obviously becomes more of a close encounter stuff. I mean, this is something that I will reaching out on my shelf. I will be wearing this pretty often. Again, I would say this is a 4-season scent. Nothing overly sweet here, nothing overly fresh here. It's just pretty much balanced. I don't think Aventus or Sauvage get into the category of sweetness or freshness. So they're pretty balanced, night out, day out, all day wear kind of a scent. But interesting take. I like what I smell. I got a chance to put my hands on this. I got this from because usually at the discounters this is usually out of stock, because this is high, like pretty much gold dust. So I got it from a local dealer here in Toronto. I'm still gonna link his details of eBay in the description, and then feel free to buy off from him. If you don't own Aventus, forget the Club denuit or the other colognes or dupes or inspirations of pre-Aventus. There's gazillions of them. If you don't own Aventus and you don't own Elixir, Sauvage Elixir, you don't need to buy them. From now onwards, you can actually buy this bottle, and this is going to give you a bit of the both worlds, and actually the best of the both worlds. So that would be a great deal to have. And even if you do, even if you do have Elixir and Aventus, I would suggest you to layer them and then see how that goes. If you do like that take, then go for this one, because obviously I don't want you to waste those expensive sprays, right? Yeah, because make this your daily wear or a casual stuff. Why not? So yeah, that was pretty much about this guy, and enjoyable wear. I liked it, and I just wanted to share this with my people. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alright,
Thank
so
you.
here
Bye-bye.
we have the giveaway 003 Valdiel Oud Sublime, and this giveaway is for the Atomic Rose Deacon, and all these folks, all my people have messaged and commented, which I have actually pasted here. So here we have a good hefty participation, which is good. And here we go by clicking the wheel. And all right, so we have Raheel Khalid 6501, the winner for this Atomic Rose Deacon. All right, congratulations, bud. And again, please feel free to contact me through my email. I'm gonna post my email in the message anyways, and then yeah, let me know your details so I can post that for you this weekend. Thank you, my man. Take care, and all you other guys, please, keep on participating. You never know what pops up in this wheel, and yeah, I get a chance to just get surprised with the Deacon in the postal mail. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.